Hey guys, so this week's Ask Leah is centered around the question, how soon is too soon to become a sponsor? And the official answer with Agnes and Dora is that you can be a sponsor as soon as you sign your contract and pay for your kit. You're an official rep and you can be a sponsor. Now, today is June 2nd, 2017. So if you're watching this video 3 months from now or 6 months from now, that answer could be different. So feel free to reach out to me and ask. But this topic kind of came up because the question came up in one of my upline team pages. And a couple newer reps had spoken up about possibly being a sponsor to someone. And someone commented that they thought you needed to have more experience under your belt in order to be a sponsor. And so it got me fired up, not fired up like I'm mad, but fired up because this is something I'm really passionate about and I feel strongly about. And it made me a little bit sad for those reps because I felt like they were kind of being told that they weren't capable or they weren't good enough to be a sponsor, which is so far from the truth. So to me, being a good sponsor is so much more about mindset than it is about how long or how many days you've been with a company. To me, you can be a good sponsor. There's so many variables to it. How much experience you have, what kind of skill sets you have, how much your mindset is the biggest part, because how much passion, how much drive you have, how much willingness you have to learn and to succeed. And if someone asks you a question and you don't know the answer, you know what? You ask your sponsor and get the answer and then go tell them. Or you search your team page and get the answer and go tell them. You can go look through the policies and procedures and get the answer and go tell them. You can Google some things and get the answer and go tell them. Like, most things are just questions that we can get the answer to. And I think the biggest part of choosing your sponsor is finding someone that you can relate to, that you have something in common with, or someone who's running their business the way you want to run it, or just someone you feel a connection to, that you feel comfortable talking to. I think those things are way more important than how long someone's been with a company. So that's my opinion. I know everybody might not agree, but honestly, there are people who have been with a company for a week, and this goes for any company, not just Agnes and Dora, but there's people who have been with a company for a week who are more capable of being a good sponsor than someone who maybe has been with them 6 months or a year, because it's about so much more than how long you've been with a company. And honestly, over a year ago, I was that new person. I had several girls sign up under me before I even had my kit, because things were a little bit different back then. They found me. There was a connection there. They chose to sign on with me. I didn't have my kit yet, but I had experience. I loved the product. I had passion. We connected. I've been in direct sales for over 10 years, and that doesn't matter. Like, even if I had not been in direct sales for 10 years, it doesn't matter. Like, we could have been just as successful. I have a strong team already. And these girls who started with me before I even had my kit are still here today. I have zero turnover within my team. No turnover within my team so far. I've been a rep over a year now. Everybody who has ever signed on, not even just my directs, but people below them, everybody who has signed on in my downline is still here. Nobody has quit, which is huge. I had a couple people reach out to me recently wanting to know what I am doing and what my team's doing, because we have such a solid team. So that tells you something right there. I was that new rep over a year ago, and we're kicking ass. So there you go. The proof is right there that it doesn't matter how long you've been with the company. It matters what kind of passion you have, what kind of leader you are, and what kind of leader you can become, and just your drive and the thing, dreaming big and just doing it. You can become a leader and you can bring everybody up with you. So it doesn't matter how long you've been with the company. So I hope that inspires you, and don't ever let anybody dull your sparkle or tell you that you're not good enough or that you can't do something yet, because you totally can. All right. Bye, guys.